Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Road to 10K, starting with $100. Today, I took my first loss of $140 and I went 1 for 2, which is okay. It's not too bad, but I just want to talk a little bit more about psychology and kind of the mental state of trading. When someone tells me that, oh, this guy's a good trader, I am a good trader, I don't think about whether they know how to trade on the charts or not. I think about if they can control themselves, their brain, and how they trade when they lose. When you lose, there's a constant urge, whether you've just started trading or you've been trading for multiple years, there's a constant urge to chase price. When you lose, when you're down money, it's so tempting to click that button again. It's so tempting to just fuck it. Let's just go all in. Let's full port. Let's blow the account. I don't care anymore. There's so many times where I myself have done that, and you need to teach your mind to step away from those habits. In my opinion, red days define who a trader is. It's way better to be doing something else rather than just blowing your count and chasing the losses, which I and so many traders have done countless times. Look at this choppiness right here. I guarantee you thousands and thousands of people blew their account just on this price action. And the great thing about this is that when there's choppy markets like this, during a certain time in price action, like New York Open, tomorrow will most likely not be choppy. This is when confidence and experience kind of take control of you, because you've experienced a lost day. You know what a red day feels like. It's time to get back, trust your strategy, trust yourself that you will make a good trade tomorrow, because there's a high probability, if you know what you're doing, it's probably going to be a green day tomorrow. You have to believe that your wins will outweigh your losses. But yeah, I could have chased price. I could have blown my whole account just on this choppy price action. However, I stepped away. I took 2 trades. One was a loss, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. Let's go do something else. That is a little bit more about how my psychology works and how I would recommend you going through the markets when you go through a red day, because it will come and it will either build you up or it will destroy you, honestly. It's all about how you react. But yeah, in the trades today, price opened right here at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. This is when the first fair value gap was formed. We kind of pushed up, wicked right here. I love to see this rejection, and I simply took the trade here all the way down to this sell side liquidity level, which is right. Whoa, what the heck? Which was right here. So this is kind of Asian / London lows right here. This is a good place to set your stop loss or take profit, in my opinion. So yeah, that was a good spot. That was the first W of the day. I didn't realize it was going to be this choppy. I loved how it kind of moved down here, swept out liquidity. Didn't hit this. I think this is a daily fair value gap. I don't know why this isn't labeled, but let's just say this is a daily fair value gap. I love how it didn't push here, but it swept this level and this level right here. Just a little bit of a better view for you guys. Why does it fucking do that? But yeah, this was kind of a level that I like to mark right here before the imbalances in price. So this was a decent level to put your take profit on the bearish side. So look at how choppy it was. It was awful today, guys. But we only lost $140, which was a win in my book. I like to go about trading where if you follow your strategy, if you follow your rules, it's a green day, win or lose. If I were to disrespected my strategy, disrespected my rules, that would be a red day, even if it was green, because honestly, you want to focus on good habits and not money. That singular phrase made me profitable. All you have to do is focus on creating good habits, and you will be profitable in the end. But yeah, so we manipulated both these levels. I'm looking for a large leg of distribution, which we did get. There was a fair value gap that got disrespected, and then we kind of inversed it. And this was a sign that it was pretty choppy and I shouldn't have taken the trade. There was kind of candles closing underneath the box or inverse fair value gap right here. So it's pretty choppy already. broke structure to the upside right here, took a trade on a downwards candle, and then just got stopped out. So in the end, probably should not have taken that trade, but here we are. A little bit more into the details right here. This is the P&L for today. We obviously lost $144. We are down to 51,131, which isn't that bad. That's our net liquidity for this funded account. So yeah, as I said, we went 1 for 2, 50% winning trades. And then yeah, the first high probability trade was $245, and then the 13 seconds. Holy shit, that was a pretty quick trade. And then our second trade was 380. So not too bad in my opinion. But for tomorrow, there's just yellow folder news, which I will look forward to. And then Thursday we have red folder news, which is going to be very, very interesting. I'll talk about news on season 4 because that will be Thursday. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I like to trade later in the day when there's news around 6:45 Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, that is a fucking wrap on today's video. 144 in the negative, but we keep moving. I believe that I can make 10K in a month. Let's get it. Peace.